It's a pleasure to be back with you. My name is Michael Williams. Before I go any further, I have to say thank you. Because 3 different times, from 1999 to 2008, you were kind enough to elect and re-elect a bald-head guy that wears bow ties and cowboy boots, and I thank you. My friends, you know, it's interesting. I started where you did. I started as a grassroots Republican, and then became the general counsel of the Republican Party of Texas from 1995 to 1999. Was your platform committee chairman of the state convention in 1998, was your convention chairman in 2000, ran victory in 2004 and 2006. My friends, I am running for the United States Congress for one simple reason: to reclaim the American dream and to once again celebrate that which is exceptional about America. And we do that, my friends, by recognizing first and foremost that we are people that know that we were created in the image and likeness of God. And it's from Him that our rights come. We know that when government expands, freedom contracts. We also know something else, my friends. That in order to reclaim the American dream, we have to get back to the founding fathers and the respect for the Constitution. And I would suggest to you, all of us will talk about, and they have rhetoric about protecting it. I'm actually somebody who's actually been on the front line of doing it. There was a time when I worked for President George H.W. Bush, and I told colleges and universities across the country to discontinue their affirmative action programs and admissions and financial aid. You can imagine that the traditional civil rights community would have apoplectic. As a matter of fact, film producer Spike Lee said in a national magazine that I should be dragged down an alley and beaten with a Louisville slugger. But we held firm. It is going to take courage to solve our problems, and we know what they are. We know there's a challenge to the American dream and to our Constitution when NLRB tells Boeing that it can't build a plant in South Carolina because it's a right-to-work state. We know that the ATF goes about its business and lets guns walk into Mexico. So we can claim that the violence on the southern side is because of us and come and try to get our guns. We know it when the HHS tells the Catholic Church that it has to provide abortion facets against Catholic faith. And we know it when the EPA tries to go about the business to regulate greenhouse gases. But we see it in other aspects. We see it, quite frankly, when we're spending money we don't have, when we're borrowing money we cannot pay back. And we know what happens. Every day, 67 young kids are born every 5 minutes. Their parents get a birth certificate in one hand and get a federal debt bill of $50,000. We have to cut spending drastically. Cut spending in earmarks, stop the bailouts, and stop this slide to European-style socialism. And my friends, we're going to have to create jobs and wealth and prosperity. And the way we do it, I think, you rein in the EPA, move to a simple low flat tax, you go back to the business of killing the death tax, go back to business of reforming Davis-Bacon, you know, and in addition to that, you cannot be a congressman from Texas and not go about the business of controlling that border. Pope John Paul II said that we're the continent of hope. People come here for a wide variety of reasons. We want people to come to America. But there's a way to come to America, and it's consistent with the rule of law. We control that border with every tool in the toolbox. We use physical fence in certain places, we use technology in others, and we use additional boots on the ground. We tell employees who intentionally continue to hire folks knowing that they're not here legally, they get their day in court. And quite frankly, we say no to sanctuary cities, say no to public benefits for illegals. And we also go about the business of creating jobs by turning loose energy producers. We should be drilling for energy every place there's a molecule of American energy. My friends, as I go around the state, you're telling me you're looking for a specific kind of person. Somebody who has a consistent, proven record as a conservative. Somebody, quite frankly, who won't be seduced by Washington. And who has the courage to stand up to Reid, Pelosi, and Obama if that becomes necessary, and the Republican establishment if that becomes necessary. And my friends, I say that to you as somebody, when I tell you that I'll support term limits, I term limited myself. When I tell you that I'm going to Washington to work and be your representative, I'm the only statewide elected official that never took a pay raise in 12 years. When the legislature gave us a $45,000 pay raise beginning in 2005, I never took a penny of it. Not in 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, or 11 when I left. It's about $250,000. I knew what you paid me when I asked you for the job. May the peace of the Lord be with you. May God bless you. May God bless Texas.